Hello everyone, Eddie here. Tryonus Bevo Pack server, which is the I can't get it. Scoops knows that he can do the acronym. To me it's Tryonus Bevo server. That's good enough for me. Let's sleep the night away because this is my second attempt at recording this. First attempt went not fantastic at the best of times, and then you start adding in phone calls to it, and yeah, it was a bit of a hoob. So, where are we? We're here. Jolly good. Loads of stuff to show you. Starting with this place. This is no longer my messy shack of everything. This is now the snack shack. And we're starting to get to the point where I can actually make stuff in the ME system I built. Hey. So if I want to craft burgers, I can craft burgers. Because I have lettuce and tomato growing now with wheat, which then gets converted into flour, which will then get converted into bread, which will then get converted into toast. So they can all go together to make a deluxe cheeseburger or burger. Cakes in the slot, a Lady Ivy. That's my berry system, which I've turned off at the moment. But no, I've got a big range of burgers I can make, so I'm happy with the way that's going. This is going to be my workshop area now, because my other one's getting too small. The way ME systems are running from AE2, you need a lot of space. I've decided you need a lot of space. Look at my XP. Down here, it's nicely hidden away still. We've still got the ghetto grinder, but that is going straight into the ME system now, which is quite nice. And look, discrete portals. You wouldn't even have to be disturbed by them. The ME system of madness. Ah dear, where do I start? We've got the crafting terminal. We've got the pattern maker terminal. 2 molecular assemblies to actually make the things. We have a charger to charge circuits, quartz and tools. We have a security station so I could link my wireless terminal. We have 2 banks of discs. 16 of these are 4K, 2 are 1K and 1 is a 16K. We have a power thingy which I think connects power through that lot, but I don't know, but it works. That is my network controller. That is a wireless charger from Ender.io, which charges all my tools and stuff, which is really nice. That's liquid XP when I've got my spawner in and never running, which it isn't at the moment. These are linked up now, and you can put recipes in these. So if I want glass, I put, if I want sand, I'll type in craft sand and it'll come put cobble in there, craft up. If I want glass, it will then take it up and smelt it. I haven't connected these yet. But in here, I've got the other half of the burger making process. I'll take you up top first rather than show you that, because you see up top, you'll understand it from the start of the process. Starting here, we have a teeny little wheat farm, which is fully autonomous, comes in here and feeds into there. I need to make it bigger because it's not keeping up. That's dropped a little bit in quite a while. We have 4 cows who breed and also make excrement. We have a rancher there, so it gets the milk off the 4 adult cows. They make babies who come over here. They also make excrement for the sewage system, which I haven't started using yet, but I thought I'd put it in as it's part of it. The chronotype will pull babies over to this side and not let them back. When they grow up, the grinder will kill the adults, taking the meat and the leather through into the ME system. So I'll have meat, leather and milk from the cows. Now the meat goes straight into the system, ready to go into a burger. The milk then goes through this process, comes into a liquid crafter and makes fresh milk. These work on pulses, which is why I've got a redstone clock there. So it just clicks these two every now and then. The water turns into fresh water, which comes down. Now the reason I'm not using it is it don't cost me buckets, it just drops them down. So they come down and sit in there. Combine it with a pot, which is what this schematic does. Hit the right button and it will show you. No, it won't. Oh, anyway, it's got a pot, and one of these waters will give salt. So that gives salt, which feeds. It should feed into there. Oh, it does. That's right. It goes round the back. I had to think then why it doesn't feed straight through. It could have done, but I just fed it round the back for some reason. This one feeds the milk down into there, so you can turn it off again, otherwise get cheese overload. Milk and salt in a pot will give you cheese. The cheese comes straight out of this barrel. This barrel I then take manually for the moment because I haven't linked it, and I can either put it into this ender chest, which won't open because it's being annoying. Oh, there we go. A little bit of delay there. Put it into the ender chest, which is linked to an input, or feed it straight in there. So that gives us the cheese for the deluxe cheeseburgers. So we then have all the ingredients, and it just goes up through there. The wheat and that goes through this system to cook itself up. Gets all put together in these cyclic assemblers, and you can just take them out of the ME systems wherever you are. So that is my simple little ME system for making burgers. That's all I wanted to do really. That's got cobbled in it. It's got tons of cobbled in it. What have I got? 26,000. That's the processing units. These are the orange and yellow ones are storage space, so it's got space to do stuff. In other words, you want to do 10,000, you need a lot of space. These two pink ones are the processors, so I can do two processors at once, which is handy because I've got two up there. I could really do with more, so it allows me to work other stuff elsewhere a bit easier, but that's good enough for now. Because these are multi-block, you've got to have them in certain shapes. They've got to be 2x2s, 2x3s, 3x4s, or square. You can't have like a corner knocked off. If you take a corner off, it breaks a multi-block, and it won't work, which is really annoying. So you have to end up making loads of extra bits, or leaving a bit out to make it go. This is my inscriber press system. It's just nice and simple, one for each. Chuck a load of them in there. It goes through the inscriber press, pops out. It stays in there as a stack, and I can just take it out. This one's slightly different. The inscriber's turned on its side, so I can put the item in there, the processor in there, sorry. Then I can put the redstone in that one and silicon in that one, and it'll pop out the middle, and you just collect them in the middle. But it's kind of semi-automated, that bit. What else is happening? King Slime is King Sliming. We now have an autonomous activator with an etheric sword in it, because Killer said that watching Direwolf 20, he used an etheric sword because it doesn't take wear and tear, and it's taken one bit of durability and nothing since. So that is brilliant. So we're leaving that in there. Liquid XP comes into there and into the system, or into my tank down by the other spawner. All the items from it go straight into ME, because that's what my ME link is. Over here we've still got the mobs chucking out tons of stuff. So many things are maxed out now. We've got bones maxed out, gunpowder string is very near, ender eyes are closing in on it, ender balls are always maxing out, and I've got hundreds. I think I've got nearly 1,000 in my ME system. Just everything is too much everything. I've got 4.5 stacks of iron just from mob drops. So that is pretty good going. And because I had a gold deficit, I ended up making a gold reclamation system. All the golden armour that got dropped from the mobs went into an ender chest, which went up to here. And if I can find the hole, there it is. each one was set up to take certain items. Like this one would only take a chest, that one would be legs, that one would be boots. And they'd feed out of the same chest, the same items in the chest. Because you had, where is it? That one's got a filter on it. Come on, open. Oh, we've got that delay because I'm recording. No, it's not going to play. Have to wait a minute. And we're out. Crashed it. Back in a sec. And back again. Ah, dear. It just kicked me out, that's all. I'll run you through the system we got for the helmets. This ender chest is linked to the one down on the mob drops. So all the gold armour goes into this bank of ender chests. They're all the same one, all the same colour code, so we'll come to that. That ender chest links to the bottom of the smelter, is smelt gold. So that's our output chest. That's technically input, output. This filter will take golden helmets with whatever metadata is on them, whether they're broken, fixed or whatever. So that's on priority 0 with broken, with ignore metadata. This one will only take fixed helmets because I've locked the metadata, so it's got to match exactly that helmet. And because I want to take that before it gets put back into the system to fix helmets, I've got it on priority 1. So it'll check there first and go there. So if it's a broken helmet, it'll check, can't go in, will go in there. If it's a fixed helmet, it'll go check, straight in. So only broken helmets go in here. They will be fixed on this schematic. We'll just put 2 golden helmets together. So if I get 2 in there, it'll either fix it or part fix it. Now, if it part fixes it, it comes down, goes back up there into that chest again. It goes, right, am I fixed? No, I have to go back in there till I get another bit. If it is fixed, it will come back up and go, oh, I'm fixed, into the chest and go. Now imagine that for the chest, the legs and the boots as well. So literally it puts as many together as it needs to make a full piece of armour. You get that full piece of armour, that then comes into this end of the chest, goes into there, smelts through the system, and I end up with gold. Now, I was very short of gold, so I started that system running. I also had an ender farm in the Nether, a mob farm in the Nether. It's exactly the same as that, room built like that, mainly to get pigmen and a few other bits. And it sent lots of gold. You had the gold, you had gold ingots, you had gold nuggets, you had golden golden swords. So I set up a repair system for the golden swords. Where's that cat gone? That cat is not a nice cat. It's gone. There it is. I'll show you why this cat isn't a nice cat. Looks pretty, looks like a normal cat. You annoy it, it's aggressive. Oh, where's the cat? You annoy it enough. Oh no, it's not going to do it now. Oh, it died. You annoy it enough and it turns into one of the evil witches tigers from Ender.io. They've got these new evil witches. Oh, they're murderous and their cats are pretty killer, so that's why I kill the cats. Oh, I was blabbing on about something, wasn't I? Yeah, golden swords from the Nether. So they came in, huge amounts of golden swords came in. So I just had a system literally dumped here, which I've taken down, which fed the golden swords, exactly the same as up there, into there today. And in doing just that, reclaiming gold from there, I've got 2,000 gold ingots now, which is a lot of stacks of gold, just from reclaiming from pigmen and from armour from drop mobs. So I no longer have to panic over my gold, so I'm happy bunny. Got my farm running over here. This windmill is running really slowly. Mainly because I don't want a lot of produce. I want a little bit of each of this, just trickling in the system. If I had this up high, given massive power, I'd have so much of this clogging my ME system I wouldn't know what to do with it. these are off at the moment because I've got thousands of reeds and I've got tens of thousands of oak logs and saplings coming out of my ears. We have a trading hall, so I want any trades and get them off here. At the moment I have rubbish trades. I need to either trade up these villagers or kill them and get better ones because they're terrible. They really are terrible trades in there. We have, this is the biggest, oh, let's turn on the actual jetpack. This is the biggest build of all. This is Lady Ivy or Lady Ivana. We were discussing the house on top. My house never got finished. And she showed me this one and I said I loved it. I thought it was absolutely brilliant. She showed me a picture of it. So she said, oh, I'll build it for you then. And between me, her and Tryonus, we took off the top of this mountain. Between me and Ivy, we laid out the foundations, and Ivy's done the rest of it. She's literally built all that up, put the pool in, put it all out and round. It is coming together so nicely. It is going to be very, very impressive when it's done. And it's going to suit this build perfectly. Because if you think I've got all my farm and stuff going on this side, and I've got all my technology going on down there and underneath, it is just perfect. It really does suit this build brilliantly. Yeah, I'm trying to think what else is going down. So I got a massive thank you to Lady Ivy for that, because that's something. I paid her a few bob for doing out my little hotel room. I think I'm going to give her half my ME system to pay up for doing this house because it's huge, absolutely huge. What else has changed? What else is going on? Apart from loads and loads and loads and loads of junk being stored in my ME system, it's business as usual, really. One thing I did do, and I think I've overdone it, which I must check up on as well, is if I scoot up here, put my jetpack back on, then I can see how far I am away from the base. So 100 meters, 150 meters, 200 meters from my base, and I can still access my ME system. I think I might have overdone the boosters, the wireless boosters. So anywhere within 200 meters, which is the max range I've set up, I haven't got any bigger than 200. Anywhere within 200 meters, or basically my machine shop, I can get access to my ME terminal. I'm so OP, it's unreal now. We've got the space race coming up soon. We have Kanakadir or Kankadir, I don't know how to pronounce it properly, I always call him Kana. He's busy building the space station at the moment, the primary space station. So we have somewhere to base off of. And we're all going to build little outpost space stations in the same universe. So we all get invited to the one space station. Then fly off, build one a little further away. So we're all in the same bit of space, really. It saves complications, and we'll all be on the same moons. Might as well have the same bit of space. So that's coming up soon. There's talk of an Ender Dragon fight. I mean, look at this for a sunrise. Oh no, that's got to be a screenshot. And it's going to be... Boom, boom, boom. That'll do. So, we've got the Ender Dragon fight coming up, and I'm not sure if I want to fight. I mean, in all honesty, with my armour and weaponry, I'm OP. And I've killed my Ender Dragon in vanilla and on solo, 100% legit, so I'm really pleased with having done that. And I think to myself, I'd rather someone else get the pleasure of killing it, if you know what I mean. I'll go with them if needs, but I'll go with them, help them out, but I don't want to be the one to fire the last shot sort of thing. I want someone else to get that kind of pleasure, because it is a big feeling killing your first end dragon. And I kind of like to others share that feeling. Having done it, I'm alright not to do it. So, we've got to see what's going to happen on that one. I was hoping, oh no it won't, I was going to say I was hoping we'd get a king slime spawn, but it won't, because I turned it off. Be a while before that spawns. But now I've got so many thingamybobs and doodahs now, it's unbelievable. Warp book, because I'm part Enderman now, I can use a warp book. Thanks to Scoops, he got me there's a rune of air needed to make the warp book and Bevo. So he's the master of Britannia at the moment, so I'll get him to make me a rune of air. The mad crazy shop of everythings has now got all my king slime stuff in there as well, including 30 yellow hearts there, plus some more there. There's probably more yellow hearts everywhere you look. Yeah, look, there's another 10, 20, 30, 40, plus another 10 reds there. King slime is seriously killing things, so anyone wants to make their heart sets up, I did put a stack of necrotic bones in there as well, which is in there somewhere. There is a stack of necrotic bones. There you go, a stack of necrotic bones, so you can work with your miniature hearts. So all you need is aluminium, apples and diamonds, and you can make your red hearts, or your red heart canisters. Yellow heart canisters, you need a lot of gold, and apples, diamonds, and aluminium. It gets more expensive. I'm pretty sure the road was Kanakadir as well. We have a concrete road, which is, considering I've already got speed boost on my armour, you get speed boost off the concrete road, and I can fly like a loony. We have, well, I don't know, I've got hover on still, have I? Right, we'll turn it off, good. Space station's getting built, that'll soon be ready. All the space centres soon be built so we can go up. That is an excellent build. Highly recommend. I'm not going to go in the show. I highly recommend seeing Kanakadir's, who's in the link below for that one. Got a refinery over here. We got the power station over there. Trying to think what else is happening. Not much. Tryonus' big factory shown a bit more of it off in his episodes now. But I'm still not gonna run over there and do too many spoilers, apart from say, go see. It is looking good. Check his channel out. It is seriously looking good now. We've got killers. Let's go across here and get beaten up. We've got killers night ore making machine. Flint in there. Niter comes out there, which I think is really clever. It just goes through his system there. KillerB done it. Really impressed. So if we ever need night ore, we know where to go. Yeah, the hut that was is no more. The spawn hut has been taken down. It is gone, and the mysterious Christmas tree that no one knows who put it up, it disappeared, and it's gradually getting decorated. So we're getting Christmassy. Yeah, Twilight's off limits. I suppose I better give my rundown of the Twilight Saga. And yes, it was me who did these statues, because that's the kind of thing I do. It's me getting pushed in a hole by Tryonus, because I had a bit of bother in the Twilight. I can't get up there now. Can't bother to turn my jetpack on either. I did have a bit of bother in the Twilight. Surviving it, capture most creatures. I was after gold, because I was extremely low on gold. How are these doing? 67 stacks, 85 stacks, they're fine. Very low on gold. So I thought, oh no, I'll capture one of them little blokes that drops the yellow boots and the golden nuggets. Take him back, stick him in my Yorkshire spawner. Just spawn him and kill him, get all the gold nuggets. Unfortunately, in Bevo's pack, and probably a few other packs with this level mods, this version mods, Twilight Forest and Mine Factory Reloaded don't like each other. Try to capture a Twilight entity in a Mine Factory ball, Mine Factory Safari net, you will not only crash yourself out of the server, it will lock you out of the server. It will completely stop you entering the server. I done a completely fresh install on my game. Literally took the installer out, took the game out, took everything out and reinstalled. Couldn't get on the server. Tryonus tried deleting my data files on the server. Couldn't get nowhere. Would not have me back in the server. We eventually got round it by taking MFR out of the server. Everyone staying off the server. I went on the server with my MFR disabled. Managed to get out of the Twilight, which was quite awkward because all the portals had been disappeared on the other side. So I had no portal. I had to create a portal on the other side, get back through, get somewhere safe, save it down, come out of it, then put MFR back on the server. So everybody's auto farms and all their machines and all the animals they kept in Safari balls were gone. Every single one. And we have got some auto farms and mob spawners about which have been set up. This is Mountain Dew's place, I think, if I remember rightly. Yeah, that's Fluffy Puma. The Mountain Dew. It's been on recently. Can't tell. Quick. Don't leave any footprints. But no, yeah, so I managed to get back on the server, but everybody was fully supportive of the fact that I managed to break the server. They were up for a total restart on a new pack and everything if we couldn't get back on. And they could all get on and they could all play, and I felt terrible that because I'd literally tried to capture an entity and got locked out of the server, they were going to have to lose everything they built and start a new world. But they didn't mind. They were more than happy to do anything so everyone could play on the server. So, big thank you to everyone. It was very humbling to have that amount of support for something I'd done so stupidly. And poor Tryonus, he was working at the crack of dawn the next day and he was staying up later and later trying to fix it and trying to sort the problem. And I was sitting there going, no, go to bed, we'll sort it tomorrow. He's going, no, we'll just try this. And I'm going, no, go to bed, we'll sort it tomorrow. But he just wouldn't give up, and hats off to him. We got there in the end, with KillerBad's suggestion and a lot of perseverance from everybody. And it literally was a brainstorming session from everywhere you can imagine. We were thinking of everything we could do. Even the admins for the server didn't have a clue what we could do. We went on the forums for the Bevo Pack, nothing on there. There was people saying it's happened to them, and they were just saying start a new world was their answer. Start a new world, it's broke, you broke it, start a new world. I'm like, well, I don't really want to start a new world because everybody's built stuff. So we managed to work around it, which is a good thing. But thanks to everyone, we still got our world and it's still going strong. And quite why I'm all the way over here, I don't know. But I've been for a bit of a walk. Soon find out if I'm within 200 of my base, can't I? No. Worth a try. But this is what I like. I want to go to Scoots' place. Boop. There you go. Scoots' place next to me statue. It's cubiness, and there's a big thing going on over there, which little glimpse, it'll come in a set. You'll get a little glimpse, that's it. That's all you're getting. How much? No more. He'll show you. So I'm not giving any spoilers there, apart from a little glimpse. Oh look, you can glimpse it through the reeds. That's even worse now, isn't it? So now I can pop around everybody's places on this one. I'll take me to Space Station Killer's place and my place. So back where we started, sun going down, and a perfect time to call it an episode. So I'm going to call it there, everyone. On the balcony in my new house to be. Have a brilliant day, and I shall see you all next time. Bye.